Hello, I'm retired Master Firefighter Bob Anderson. Here's a look at Virginia Beach Fire Department news updates. Congratulations to Master Firefighter Kevin Worth, whose photo submission placed in this year's City of Virginia Beach photo contest. Master Firefighter Worth's photo, titled All Hands Working, placed second in the City Member category. Also to be noted, out of 10 photos shared in the beam, 30% were related to the Virginia Beach Fire Department. An additional photo by Lillian Torres won second place in the Best of Show category for her photo entitled When I Grow Up, which captured Squad 3 in the shot. Kudos to all of the talented photographers throughout the city. Keep up the good work. On Sunday, March 4th, Vigilant Watch President Mr. Wayne Sandlin accepted the 2013 Exemplar Award on behalf of the organization. The ceremony was an annual event hosted by the Hampton Roads Gazette to recognize community leaders. Vigilant Watch was nominated for their continued efforts to serve first responders and their immediate families throughout Hampton Roads. Congratulations to Vigilant Watch on a job well done. On March 6th and 7th, the City of Virginia Beach hosted a Public Safety Software Expo at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. 25 vendors attended and provided demonstrations of their software products that included computer-aided dispatch, or CAD, records management systems for police, fire, and EMS, forensics case management, property and evidence management, mobile field reporting, and e-ticketing. The primary purpose of the expo was to expose the public safety members to the latest product features and capabilities. We spoke with Mr. Charles Montz in the Department of Communications and Information Technology, who gave us an overview of the expo.
The project I'm heading up right now is to replace the CAD and RMS systems for police, fire, EMS, and ECCS, so it's a major project. The systems they're using today were installed back in 1999, so there have been a lot of changes in technology as well as functionality of software. We did the expo so that we could introduce the line staff to the new technology, to the new whistles and bells, particularly the new mobile technology, so they could see how the new maps in the cars work and how the new messaging systems work. We literally kind of did the whole spectrum of public safety, which was one of the other things that made it a rather unique expo, is because it was a very broad spectrum, where a lot of the other expos that are, say, the Fire Chiefs Association Expo may just be fire departments software. This was software that's kind of spanned the whole public safety spectrum, so it was a much broader base that we were appealing to.
The Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 392 held its annual Community Award ceremony on Wednesday, March 20th. Both Captain Dan Fentress and retired Master Firefighter Ray Smith received recognition at the event. Captain Fentress received a Certificate of Appreciation for being the 2012 Virginia Beach Fire Department Firefighter of the Year. Retired Master Firefighter Smith received the Citizen of the Year Award for his continued efforts to help photo document the growth of the Virginia Beach Fire Department. Congratulations to both gentlemen on their dedicated service to the citizens of Virginia Beach. Many thanks to those of you who came out or showed monetary support for baby Harper. The Let Your Heart Swell for Harper fundraiser had an overwhelming turnout. Firefighter Danny Woods and his family are truly grateful for all support, prayers, and well wishes. Baby Harper is scheduled to have her first surgery mid-April. The family asked for continued prayers for Harper for a quick, successful surgery and recovery. On Wednesday, February 20th, around 16:15 hours, Virginia Beach firefighters were dispatched to the 5200 block of Princess Anne Road to El Grande Rodeo Restaurant for a commercial alarm. Upon arrival, crews found the one-story structure with light smoke showing from the BC corner. The manager of the restaurant informed crews that there was a cooking fire on the range in the kitchen that they extinguished. Crews used the thermal imager to search for fire extension into the structure. Active fire was found above the range system around the ductwork. Crews were able to fully extinguish the fire in the overhead and structural areas. Command was notified and a fire inspector was requested. There were no reported firefighter or civilian injuries in this incident. Just a few hours later, around 1825 hours, Virginia Beach fire crews responded to a residential structure fire in the 500 block of Prince of Wales Drive. Upon arrival, crews found heavy flames showing from the vented roof of the BC Bravo Charlie corner of the residence. Fire crews were informed by citizens on the scene that someone was still inside the home. Crews immediately began a vent-enter search. The initial search was unsuccessful. At the conclusion of the secondary search, crews found a victim in the closet of the front bedroom. We are sad to report that the victim succumbed to the fire and smoke conditions. One firefighter also suffered minor injuries from this incident.
Initially, we got the call about 1830 hours for a house fire with reported possible victims trapped. Upon the arrival of the fire crews, they had heavy fire involvement in the structure. They went in for offensive attack. They did find one person, and at this time it's been deemed that they are a fatality, that's a deceased. At this time it is under investigation. We had one firefighter injured, been transported to the hospital, and we're expecting them to be released tonight.
On Friday, February 22nd, around 20:55 hours, fire crews arrived on scene to a single-story residential fire on North Witch Duck Road. Upon arrival, crews reported fire in the kitchen of the home towards the CD corner. Crews quickly knocked down and contained the fire to that area. However, heavy smoke damage extended into the hallway. Overhaul was initiated in the fire area, which included pulling ceilings and walls. No hidden fire was found. The fire was declared out and debris was removed from the home. Unattended cooking was determined to be the cause of the fire. There were no firefighter or civilian injuries reported with this incident. On Saturday, February 23rd, around 19:15 hours, Virginia Beach fire crews responded to a reported residential multifamily structure fire in the 5600 block of Old Guard Crescent. Upon arrival, fire crews noted the audible smoke detector, which could be heard outside of the home. There were no residents in the home at the time of the incident. When crews entered the structure, they saw the fire was contained to the stove and did not damage any other part of the home. The stove was left in cleaning mode, and pots and pans forgotten inside the stove were believed to have ignited the flame. No firefighter or civilian injuries were reported in this incident. On Monday, March 11th, at approximately 1845 hours, Ladder 9 was en route to their station from a previous call when a police unit flagged them down and advised them of a two-story townhouse fire on Lake Edward Drive. Upon arrival, crews found fire in the kitchen of the home. The fire was quickly knocked down. However, the townhouse sustained moderate smoke and water damage. No firefighter injuries were reported, but there was one non-life-threatening civilian injury as a result of smoke inhalation. The exact cause of the fire still remains under investigation. We caught up with Captain Parker, who tells us a little bit about the incident.
Ladder 9, we had just been cleared from a call at Hampton Way with Battalion 2 and Engine 2. When leaving the call, we made our way down Lake Edward Drive, and after coming halfway down Lake Edward Drive, we got to East Hastings Arch and started to smell a faint smell of smoke in the air, and came upon Virginia Beach Police Department where they reported possible structure fire behind me in 703 Lake Edward Drive. At that time, we looked up and noticed heavy smoke issuing from the gable vent. Ladder 9 called, asked for a full structural response. At that time, Engine 9 was pulling up. They were just around the corner. They pulled up. We pulled an attack line, made entry, found a kitchen fire, pretty substantial damage. Right now we have no firefighter injuries, but it appears we may have one possible occupant injury that may be transported for smoke inhalation. Guys made a good knockdown, salvaging all the hole was done quickly, and we're in the process of wrapping up now.
On Wednesday, March 20th, around 13:15 hours, fire units were dispatched to a single-story residential fire in the 1900 block of Blue Knob Road. Upon arrival, crews saw smoke showing and heavy fire damage on the B-side garage wall where fire burned and extended into the attic area. The fire had already been knocked down by civilians with a garden hose before fire personnel arrived. Fire crews proceeded to overhaul the residence and check for further fire extension. The fire appeared to have started in the garage of the home. The cause and origin of the fire is still under investigation. No firefighter or civilian injuries were reported. Well, that's it for the Virginia Beach Fire Department news updates. I'm retired Master Firefighter Bob Anderson. See you next time.